the quiet, you found me there, a breath, a spark in the midnight air. No grand sign, no call, no star, just a melody that reached my heart. One look, and time stood still, your voice a bomb, your touch a thrill. We didn't speak, but still we knew this song was meant for me and you. These eternal melodies that touch the heart, play on through silence, never torn apart. Through years and distance, joy and scars, love lives on in the songs we are. Seasons turn, we drifted far like notes lost in a fading star. But every night when dreams depart, I hear our song deep in the dark. No need for words when music calls, it finds the truth behind the walls. And in its echo, clear and true, I'm still with you, I'm still with you. These eternal melodies that touch the heart, play on through silence, never torn apart. Through years and distance, joy and scars, love lives on in the songs we are. If time could bend, I'd find your hand, rewrite the end, reclaim the plan. But even if the world forgets our name, our song remains. These eternal melodies that touch the heart, play on through silence, never torn apart. Through years and distance, joy and scar, love lives on in the songs we are. Even when we're gone, our hearts still play.
Needle drops on vinyl worn, your voice returns though you're long gone. No need for words, no grand design, this tune still fits you like a rhyme. One note, one breath, the past comes near. My heart still beats in time with yours. It's an old song, the same feeling of love, like stars reborn in skies above. Through every year, through every change, you're in the melody's refrain. An old song, but the fire stays. Love doesn't die, it just sings again. I've walked through noise, through storm and time, but every ballad felt like you and I. A saxophone, a fading line, and suddenly you're next to me. One chord, one tear, the silence breaks. My soul still knows the path it takes. It's an old song, the same feeling of love, like stars reborn in skies above. Through every year, through every change, you're in the melody's refrain. An old song, but the fire stays. Love doesn't die, it just sings again. We were brief, but we were true. A single verse the world never knew. And if the song must fade away, let it say, we loved, we stayed. It's an old song, the same feeling of love, a quiet flame sent from above. Though time may steal the when and where, we'll ring the music in the air. An old song, but the heart still knows love doesn't fade, it simply grows. An old song, the same feeling, still love for you.
By candlelight, fingers cold but holding tight. Grandma sang of distant skies, love that time could not disguise. Though voices fade and years move fast, the melody outlives the past. From generation to generation, this music remains beautiful, carried in the breath of those who loved too deep. Through silent storms and quiet pain, it finds a way to rise again. Not just sound, it's love that stays. From generation to generation, this music remains beautiful. My father sang it in the rain, a song to ease a heart in pain. Now I sing it to the moon, one more note, one fading tune. Though I may go, the song stays true. It's not mine, it's love's, it's you. From generation to generation, this music remains beautiful, carried in the breath of those who loved too deep. Through silent storms and quiet pain, it finds a way to rise again. Not just sound, it's love that stays. From generation to generation, this music remains beautiful. And when I'm gone, another voice will rise, singing soft beneath new skies. No words needed, just the tone. Love still speaks through this old song. From generation to generation, this music remains beautiful, born in quiet hearts that never sought the fame. It doesn't shout, it doesn't cease, it simply is, and gives us peace. Not lost to time, not worn by years. It lives in every tear and every prayer. From generation to generation, this music remains beautiful. Still singing, still loving.
We met where summer kissed the rain. No words, just silence speaking loud. You held my hand like home was there, and I believed in us out loud. Time may bend us, pull us far, but every beat still finds your name. Unfaded by time, unweakened by distance, this love stands tall through every storm. It breathes in silence, lives in resistance, a flame that never never needs to form. Across the years, through every season, your voice still hums beneath my skin. No map can chart this kind of reason. We are where we begin. I walked through cities, cold and bright, but dreams still painted you in gold. No mile erased the way I feel. Your absence feels like holding close. Years may fade the photos, but not the light within. Unfaded by time, unweakened by distance, this love stands tall through every storm. It breathes in silence, lives in resistance, a flame that never needs to form. Across the years, through every season, your voice still hums beneath my skin. No map can chart this kind of reason. We are where we begin. If the world forgets our story, let the stars remember how two hearts beat beyond the borders. Love doesn't ask how far. Unfaded by time, unweakened by distance, this love outlasts the turning sky. It lives in echoes, built on persistence, too deep for even goodbye. Through every loss, through every leaving, you're the calm inside the spin. No war, no wound, no grief, believing we are where we begin. Where we begin, not end, always begin. Dust on the record, a crack in the tune, but your voice still hums in the back of the room. Oh, I wasn't ready, but the music said stay, and suddenly you're here in the fade. Time folds in half, love finds a way. Through static and silence, you're breathing today. When old music brings memories back to life, I'm 17 again, tangled in your life. Street lights like halos, your hand in my hair. The world was a whisper, and love was right there. Now the song keeps on turning, though we said goodbye. Some loves don't survive, but they never fade out. Found your old sweater, still smells like rain, and that song we danced to plays me again. You said this'll last longer than time can erase. Now the melody holds what we couldn't replace. Time folds in half, love finds a way. Even in echoes, you're with me today. When old music brings memories back to life, I'm 17 again, tangled in your life. Street lights like halos, your hand in my hair. The world was a whisper, and love was right there. Now the song keeps on turning, though we said goodbye. Some loves don't survive, but they never fade out. I don't need you back, just this verse, this rhyme. Let the music hold us one last time. When When old music brings memories back to life, I forgive the goodbye, the joy and the fight. You're gone from my world, but not from my soul. A note in my silence, a spark in the cold. So I'll play it again, let the past take its bow. Some loves don't survive, but they never fade out. Softly, almost whisper, play it again, just one more time. Spills on an open page, your name hums soft in a minor key. Coffee fades but the tune remains, a love composed in silent rain. The air hums low, like a secret about to show something true, waiting in the groove. You're written in melody, every note a memory. In the hush between the strings, that's where your heartbeat sings. No words could say what this song knows. Our love was written in melody, in melody it flows. Found your scarf in my winter coat, still holds the scent of a distant note. I play the chords we never finished, but the feeling never diminished. The sky leans in as the chords begin. Not goodbye, just a lullaby. You're written in melody, every note a memory. In the hush between the strings, that's where your heartbeat sings. No words could say what this song knows. Our love was written in melody, in melody it flows. Music keeps us breathing air, and if I close my eyes and play, you're here, not gone, just away. You're written in melody, a song that won't let go of me. Even silence sings of you in every pause and every hue. No end, no start, just harmony. Our love was written in melody, melody eternally.
Faded photos, silent homes, your voice still hums through velvet gloom. We danced in rain, we dreamed in tune. Now time replays our sweetest June. Years may pass, the world move on, but every note still feels you gone. All these melodies from the past that are always missed, whisper your name in every mist. Strings rise high like prayers at dawn, carrying love that lingers on. Though we're gone, though we've ceased, you live in every note of peace. Melodies from the past still call me home at last. Found your scarf, worn and thin, memory breathes you deep within. We wrote our end in quiet sighs, now music keeps our goodbyes alive. Time may blur the lines we crossed, but not the love that paid the cost. Oh, these melodies from the past that are always missed whisper your name in every mist. Strings rise high like prayers at dawn, carrying love that lingers on. Though we're gone, though we've ceased, you live in every note of peace. Melodies from the past still call me home at last. If time forgets our names one day, let one song speak our endless way. Not loud but true, not near but close, a lullaby the silence knows. Oh, these melodies from the past that are always missed, they paint your face in every kiss. Strings ignite like stars on a roll, writing a story in tones of gold. Though we're lost, though we've passed, you're the breath in every phrase I've had. Melodies from the past, forever home at last. Always missed, always loved, always.
In ballrooms lit by fading glow, a melody we used to know. One touch, one song, one breathless night. Now only echoes hold us tight. Years may pass, the world moves fast, but this tune still feels like home at last. Classic tunes that still leave a mark, like a scar that sings in the dark. Love that faded yet remains, written in the falling rains. Though we're gone, we still belong in that old eternal song. You turned away, no final word, just silence where our voices blur. Yet every chord that dares to play still calls your name in minor key. Clocks may steal, but music gives a life where broken love still lives. Classic tunes that still leave a mark, like a scar that sings in the dark. Love that faded yet remains, written in the falling rains. Though we're gone, we still belong in that old eternal song. Eternal song. Classic tunes that still leave a mark, like a scar that sings in the dark. Love that faded yet remains, written in the falling rains. Though we're gone, we still belong in that old eternal song. Yes, we live in that song. Don't forget us, let the choir rise, sing the truth we hid inside. We were real, we loved, we stayed, even after we were erased. Classic tunes that still leave a mark, like the light that cuts the dark. Love that broke but never died, still alive in every tide. Though we're gone, we still belong in that old eternal song. Yes, we live in that song. Somewhere over the piano, they just change key, change key. Softly over fading piano.
your soul to place. I'm remembering you through this music, like a prayer the stars recite. Every symphony, every silence burns with your eternal light. Though time may steal the touch of your hand, you're the echo in the strings that shine. The reason this melody still stands, and this heart still calls you mine. Your scarf still rests upon the door, a whisper of what came before. No words, just chords that softly cry. They know the truth, I never said goodbye. And though the world has moved along, my soul still sings your favorite song. I'm remembering you through this music, like a prayer that won't expire. Every high note, every silence lifts your soul ever higher. Though years may pass like drifting sand, you remain in every line. You're the breath behind the ballad, the love this world can't define. If all the world should fade to gray, one note would bring you back to me. The songs that end is where you stay, in every tone and harmony. I'm remembering you through this music, like a prayer the stars recite. Every suit, every beat, every sorrow was shaped by loving you. Though I can't hold your hand again, you're written in the grand design. You're the light within the thunder, though the love that still survives in time. In every chord, in every eye, you're here in this music, still mine.
Needle drops on silent vinyl, a melody begins to rise. Suddenly, your voice in violins, and I'm back beneath June skies. You were fire, light in winter. I was bold, you were kind. One song in the past starts to linger, like you never left my mind. Time folds like a letter, faded but never burned. One note and I'm caught in the weather of a love that still turns. When an old song reminds me of an old love, the world slows down to a breath. I'm 23, reckless and trusting, heart in the palm of your hands, not a guess. Well, the years turned and we're long undone. You still sing in the spaces between, in the swell of the cello, the hush of the heart. You're the ghost in the melody. Your scarf still lies in cedar wood, and your laugh lives in the keys. This waltz plays like it understood. You're gone, but you're still with me. Time folds like a letter, sealed with a tear, not a word. One phrase and I feel the tether of a love that still hurts. When an old song reminds me of an old love, the world slows down to a breath. I'm 23, reckless and trusting, heart in the palm of your hands, not a guess. Though the years turned and we're long undone, you still sing in the spaces between, in the swell of the cello, the hush of the heart. You're the ghost in the melody. They say we forget what we lose, but my soul keeps time like a drum. Even now in the silence I choose to hear you where the strings become. And if heaven plays our song, I'll wait in the afterglow. Not for us to be alone, just to hear you one more time. Though when an old song reminds me of an old love, the stars lean down to weep. I'm not whole, but I'm not hollow, just a man who still dares to dream. Though we parted like tides from the sand, you remain in the rhythm, the hue, in the ache of the viol, the grace of the pause. Yes, I still love you. Yes, I still love you.